The snow was deeper than I expected, blanketing Ontario's backcountry in silence. I'd come to hunt moose alone, but 3 days in, I realized something was wrong. No animal tracks, no bird calls, just stillness. On the 4th day, I found the prints, too big for a wolf, split like a hoof but ending in claw marks, circling my camp. That night, I saw it. It stood just beyond the firelight, tall as a moose but emaciated. Limbs too long, head like a deer skull with jagged antlers, and human eyes glowing with hate. I fired at it, but it was gone before the echo faded. I ran the next morning, leaving most of my gear behind. But it followed sometimes a shadow in the trees, sometimes a voice calling in the tone of my long-dead father, or even my own voice crying for help. The windego doesn't just kill, it breaks you, tempts you to desperation, and makes you like it. By the 7th day, without proper food, my body was failing, but my fear hardened into rage. The next time it came, I would be ready. I found a cave to camp in, masked my scent with ash, and kept my rifle and knife close. When it appeared, it was worse, up close. Black, stretched skin, exposed ribs, a jaw hanging loose. I lit a flare, blinding it for a second, and fired into its skull. The shot hit bone, but not brain. It roared and slashed at me. I ducked and drove my blade into its leg. It vanished into the trees, wounded. It could bleed. That meant it could die. I melted silver coins into hollow points and laced the woods with crude traps. I tracked it like it had tracked me, until I found its lair, a burned-out tree surrounded by spirals of bones. The stench of death was overwhelming. At dusk, it returned, limping. I lit a ring of gasoline-soaked snow around its nest. It screamed and lunged through the flames toward me. I fired 3 silver rounds, shoulder, neck, chest, and it crashed into the snow. Still alive, still moving. I stepped forward and put my last bullet through its skull. Antlers cracked, its body spasmed, but it wasn't truly dead until I dragged it into the fire and burned it to ash. The flames carried its final scream into the night. 4 days later, half dead myself, I stumbled out of the forest. I told the rangers a bear attacked me. One of them didn't believe me. He knew. Sometimes, I still feel it, that wrong stillness, my own voice calling from the trees. But I'm not afraid anymore, because I've hunted a windego before, and I know how to kill it. Full story on main page.